Look at them fine women. That's some sexy women right there. Look at them. Thank you for joining. This is Chaotic Gaming, where I bring you nothing but awesome video gaming here. A lot of fun, a lot of emotion, a lot of animation here. If you're new to my channel, hit the like button and subscribe. Happy Easter to those I didn't say Happy Easter to yesterday. Post Happy Easter. It was very stormy here, to say the least. It was very stormy indeed. I haven't done a Tera video in a few days due to Final Fantasy VII, the remake. However, we're going to do a Tera video, and soon after that we will do a Final Fantasy video, and I might do a Division 2 video as well. I don't know yet. We'll see how it plays out. We'll see if my friends are gonna be on a little later, and I'll wait till they all get on, and if so, we'll do a video and have a good time. All right, let me catch my bearings here, find out where I am and what I'm doing here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, that's level 42, 45, 41. Okay, we don't want that one. What was this one? Okay, we can't. I don't even know where I got the. Oh, I got it from a box. Open a box. Okay, so can't really do anything with the Azure Essence Crystal at the moment, which is okay. That's fine. No big deal. It's not all that important per se. Let's see. You know what? Let's go to Blackwood. Let's go to Blackwood. Treleon, I think I actually have a scroll for Treleon. Can't remember for sure if I do or not, but let's look and see. Yeah, I do. And let's buy another. Buy another teleport scroll as well. I can't remember who Jelrin was. I think it was one of those elf guys, but I can't remember for sure. So don't quote me. Somebody on that guitar. You know, I'm the type of guy, I would like to play guitar to do sounds like for video games, man. I wouldn't even really care about performing live or anything like that. I like the way this guitar sounds, you know. I can just do soundtracks for video games, man. It sounds freaking awesome. Okay, so he's actually in Chelion. Oh, let's go find him. And there he is. I waited a long time to find this guy.
Breathe deeply.
Trelion welcomes you, traveler. Are you a scholar, a tourist, a soldier on leave? We strive to do our best to accommodate all who visit our fair town. The Mysterium is most eager to talk to you. They're adamant about needing your assistance, but are more close-lipped than usual about their discovery. The team is in the field, so head west to Crossroads Camp. Be prepared for anything. This insistence on secrecy is unusual even for them, so I assume their request will be as well. Go and meet Lalone. Alright, Lalone. Let's see what's going on with Lalone. Alright. So, meet alone at the Crossroads Camp in Blessing Basin. Okay, so first, let's go to the... Where is...
You need my help?
Yes, I need a scroll. And we're going to the Crossroads Camp. Do they have a...
You need my help?
Been playing Final Fantasy way too long. Okay, it's at 44%. And okay, so we got a ways to go. So I need to go out this way. Take a second right here. Alright, if you are viewing any of my channels, feel free to put down any comments, any questions you may have. As long as they're not spoilers to any video games or any movies, then I don't mind it. if you, there are a lot of people out here who haven't seen so many parts of this video game or so many parts of any video games that I play. So if I'm actually playing it, then it kind of speaks for itself that there's going to be spoilers, because basically I'm moving in that direction. So if I'm going past an area that you haven't beaten yet, then yeah, I wouldn't watch that. Now, I'm huge on not spoiling video games for people myself. So by all means, if it's something that you're not ready to see yet, don't watch it. If you're not trying to find something, don't watch it, because I'm a very thorough person. So what does that mean? That means that I'm going to go over as much of the game as I possibly can. So if you're afraid of reaching a spoiler in a particular video game, in certain areas and stuff like that, because I'm not the type of person that's going to say like there are spoilers in this and there's no spoilers in that or whatever. I mean, if you're watching somebody play a video game, there's spoilers. You know, people are like literally watching somebody else play a video game they won't play or haven't played, or trying to figure something out, or whatever the case may be. There might be many options for that. But I don't play to spoil it for people. I play to enjoy my time and help people. If there's, you know, anything in mind that I can do that can help somebody,
An auspicious
then
visit.
I'm definitely interested in doing it. You know, like I said, if you got questions or something, cool, but let's just try not to spoil anything for anybody. If you got those type of questions, like, say for example, if I'm playing this game and you're farther than me, then you probably want to keep your comments to a minimum before you accidentally say something that I haven't seen yet that spoils the game for me. Same thing for any game that I play. You know, that type of thing. So let's just be mindful and respectful and whatnot. That, you know, we're not trying to leak any information out that, you know, they may not know yet. The relics and power present in Blessing Basin are incredible. The region is at least as potent as the Island of Dawn, yet we know so little about it. Glorious, we've been keen to work with you ever since we read about your exploits. You've certainly made a name for yourself in this brief service. Small wonder the gods took notice. Your name and your deeds appeared on the cenotaphs a few weeks ago. All of your actions are chronicled there. You should speak with Unseen at Seeker's Locus along the way. Read the stones, see for yourself. Okay, well, that doesn't... What does that have to do with anything? I mean, this is not a quest. This is just... Alright, whatever. Because now it doesn't even seem like a quest, it seems like a quest for me, which is truly not necessary. I'm not necessarily interested in one of those. I'm good without it. Alright, are we close? Yeah, we're close. Must be right up this hill. Huh. Yep, there it is. I mean, you struggling that much with that guy? Description of the tombstone flares brightly, then fades away. Long ago, Aaron and Shar, weary of war, left the realm of strife. Huh. They laid down their treasures and raiments of power, and fell into a deep sleep. As they dreamed, the world came into being. Aaron's sleeping form became the eastern land, and Shar's the west. Their tears became the ocean, their breath, the wind, their dreams became reality. Stone continues to chronicle the age of gods, the divine war, and the modern age of mortals. Among those who rose up to protect the world was the adventurer Jasmine. What? That's strange. I appreciate that other player guarding me while I read that. It's pretty cool. Inscription on tombstone placed by the fades away, and set off to the city of the goddess Velik. The city was threatened by enemies within, while the worshippers of the deceiver Lok brought chaos over the continent of Aeron. Through trials long and hard, Jasmine exposed their plot and ended it. But for Jasmine and Elion, the entire realm would have perished. Alright. I guess we'll continue. Ooh. Is there metal? So you basically got to kill somebody in order to read this thing. That's retarded. Alright, so let's see. Okay. Description of two stones flares brightly then fades away. And a secret will be revealed to Jasmine in the most likely, unlikely of places. Will face a great trial. The hand of the Ceres shall walk the path between the shadows of trees and Blessed Basin and take a step closer to the truth. Maybe Asini knows something about all this.
It's an honor to help.
End scene. Asine. That's the name of the ring, isn't it? We didn't believe it ourselves until we inquired whether the Valkyrian Federation even had a soldier named Jasmine. Elion's exploits are well known. Yours, less so. A wise policy, no doubt. Well, the instructions are there. You are the hand of the series. Obviously, you must walk through the shadows. Whatever test you may face next, the stones will guide you. Alright, so... we gotta go back? Further in. Probably over there. Yep. No. Unfamiliar runes decorate this ancient mechanism. This obelisk will teleport you to the fountain of Shara. The hand of Ceres must be tested. When fully prepared, the hand may use this stone to proceed. Beware hubris. Destinies are infinitely mutable, and the visions of the Ceres guarantee no outcome. There is no fate but what you make. I guess we're ready to go. I don't even know what's happening here. Whoa. Recognize this place. Been here before. Fabula stone. Stone is covered in markings, strange but familiar, since a great power asleep nearby. The symbols in the stone don't move, but the pattern is emerging in your mind. Well, here goes. The stone is covered in markings. Okay. Test awaits you, Jasmine. Are you ready? I don't know. What is going on? What is that?
Hero,
What?
the path before you is dangerous and dark. So many have lost their courage, lost their way.
What's seeing me? Nothing? That can't be all you have. Ooh.
Mortal, you have passed the test of courage.
Do I need to go over there? Goddess of Fate. Miss Dale. Let's see how cute she looks, shall we? Very nice. Alright. Jasmine, I've been waiting for you. So we meet at last. I'm Misteo, okay. Series of the gods, you have journeyed far to reach this place. In space and time, you've been tested by the Huntress herself, and now by me. I have to know if you have the strength to go even further, defeat an evil more powerful than any mortal has ever imagined. Our world faces a danger graver than anyone realizes. It will take a soldier of incredible courage and fortitude to face such an inexorable foe. This test was harsh but necessary. You surprised me. You can't imagine how rare that is. The test never ends, Jasmine. Your performance, however, was most promising. We're on the same path now. In time, I'll be able to reveal more. For now, take this book and study its secrets. There may be a moment where the knowledge in here will carry the day. Stay strong in heart and purpose. Our destinies are intertwined now. The journey is clear, even though the destination is yet unknown. I have other pebbles to place, so I must take my leave. Farewell for now. Do I get to talk? Thank you, great goddess.
Stand before me, and I will bless you. Mother Shara and Father Arun dream fondly of you. Cherish that until we meet again, until we battle the darkness side by side.
It has been foretold, the blessing and the protection of the storm shall be upon those with lion-like courage. The god of terror shall fall, and the god of death shall follow. The undying flame shall be quenched. The daughter of chaos shall close her eyes. The mistress of our destinies will one day guide our ship through the skies, through the black wall, or at last to the solemn ground of the descendants of Aurelian. The memories of the gods will reveal the way to protect mortal lands from the Master of Chaos. Alright, so, we don't know. Okay, return to Unseen Blightwood. Alright. Oh, exit Tera to teleport away. I guess where we need to go. Seeker's Locus, yes. Alright.
Greetings.
The goddess of fate chose you, and you passed her test. Incredible. Do you know how few are chosen, much less survive? This is the moment of enormous importance. I must prepare a report. You should return to Treleon and let Magistrate Jelrin know what transpired here. Take this teleport scroll. Nice. I actually just got one, but I'll definitely take the one you gave me. Oh, nice. I appreciate the thumbs up. Thank you very much. Alright, so we're back at Treleon. We're going to talk to Jelrin, who should be right over here. Let's warp on over.
Breathe deeply.
You're safe. We've been waiting on pins and needles. What happened? Incredible. You met with Nostale, and you passed her trial. Your fortunes are rising. The book she gave you is the Nelsier Codex. It is said to contain the location of a terribly powerful artifact. I'll send the Codex to the Mysterium in Elementhia for further study. When the time is right, it will find its way back to you. Well done, Jasmine. Ooh, nice experience points. Relic Fragment 2, Relic Shard 2. Very nice. I'll take that. Now let's see exactly what we got. Went from 44 to 59. Very nice. So we got about 15% experience points from that. Alright. So that's good. Okay, so we've gotten... Can't do that one yet. I'm thinking about doing the Goddess's Truth. That's what I'm thinking about doing. And if we're gonna do that, take a Pegasus to go see Jirov at Arcaron. Alright. My bad. Let's find a Pegasus.
Looks like someone played a trick on you.
Alright, so we're gonna ride the horse. Let's go. Let's ride. To infinity and beyond! Frigid Vigil. This is Iceland. Gloomy Tundra. Okay. Different scenario. Bloodblade Mercenary Camp. Now, I've never been here before. Friends, I've never been here before. My first time seeing the icy tundra.
Imagine success, then make it happen. Magic is endless.
Let's make memories together. Cherish this exchange.
Let's help each other out.
They said it would be impossible that with that traitor's army breathing down on us, but we haven't let a single one of those savages set foot inside the village, and it will continue to stay that way for as long as I'm around. I'm glad you're here. As near as everyone can tell, a mana fluctuation along the shoreline caused that freak storm. The water and everything that was in it are frozen solid. Kenneth at Glacial Bay Research Station is in charge of the mana gauges. She could use your help.
Victory is inevitable.
Alright. I'm sending troops down to the Tempest Reach to help them get handles on the undead swarms. Of course they're undead. Head out and report to the Glacial Bay Research Station. I'm sure they can use your skills. Okay. And let me check this one here real quick. Good to go. Alright.
Attention!
I haven't been warm since I was assigned here. Can you imagine settling in such a place? Of course, Akarum hasn't been a normal village since. Well, I doubt anyone remembers a time before Akarum was a Westonian garrison. Those who survived the storm at Tempest Reach fled in every direction. They're running now to rebuild, but I don't know how successful they'll be. The entire area is overrun with undead. Even on a pleasant day, everything's frozen, and that's just to start with. Unfortunately, the people of Akaram have no idea where the next attack will come from. Thulsa, the rebellion, the weather in this nightmare place. The burden of taking in refugees has been the final straw, and villagers like Arvo have convinced the others not to help. It's sad, really. As isolated as they are, the people from Akaram have always valued cooperation and sympathy, even in times of great danger. This emblem belonged to one of the elders of Akaram who failed during Thulsa's attack. Would you bring it to Arvo and convince her to change her mind? Think about it.
Remember why we fight.
Bastards killed my husband, and now the Federation says I'm not fit to serve? No one is more fit to avenge my husband's murder. We have already been asked to bear too much. It's not turning our backs on our neighbors, it's turning our backs on our future enemies. They could all join the traitor any day now. Things have been unbearable since my husband died fighting the traitor. I've dedicated my life to his memory and to serving Akaram in the old ways, the way of elders. The way our elders, like the one who owned this? Where did you get that? The emblem belonged to my aunt. She was a brave man. She was a brave Amen, and a kind one too. She died leading a group of wounded away from the fighting. Perhaps my grief has been directed at the wrong people. Will you help me fix what I've broken? You can count on me. Alright, cool.
We're all brothers here.
Land. Living here isn't all that complicated. Enjoy the nice days and focus on what needs to get done. You soldiers could learn a few things from us. I don't want to talk about the coastal refugees. Every time Arvo comes around, it's blah blah resources or yak yak enemies. I'm just tired of it. Arvo's not upset anymore. Really? What did you say to calm her down? Well, I don't mind sharing some supplies as long as no crazy women are going to harass me. Thank you. And somebody else is around this corner. I didn't know they were all so close together. Normally they're like, you have to like travel.
For the Federation.
What are all these Federation soldiers doing for us? We're here to take care of ourselves and our families, not sacrifice to support a garrison who brings more trouble than they solve. What do they think we're going to do once the cold sets in? Are you insane? Look, we can barely take care of our own. I mean, have you met Crazy Arvo? I think she's doing better. Better isn't relative, is it? Well, if Arvo's going to help out, I can't exactly refuse. Tell Kareen I'll help escort the refugees across the reach. Thank you. Alright, so I think that's done.
What's the matter?
Wow, Jasmine, I know you're good, but even I'm amazed. Arvo's been making trouble for months. Poor thing. We need to get news to the people of the Tempest Reach. Will you take this letter down to the Glacial Bay Research Station and give it to Gron, the commissioner there? I'll be there shortly. Okay, now we got some travel time.
Visitors teach us much. Fate will reunite us.
can I help you?
Lara is just dying for her research to uncover something. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Jasmine, good. I heard you were in the area. You've heard about our mana gauges, right? Okay, here's the problem. As soon as we installed the gauges, the undead moved in. I never saw so many in one place. Unless I miss my guess, this is Dulce's work. We sent one of our researchers, Versa, to collect results from the gauges we put along the shore of Icefang Inlet, but she hasn't come back. Can you go look for her? That was my impression of her voice, of what it would sound like.
Good to meet you.
Have you ever built a house? Tons of work. Really worth it, though. I'd say it's very fulfilling. It's nice to see people safe and warm inside something that you built. Had no trouble getting here, but now I'm blocked in. I've got workers, materials, and tools for the rebuilding project. But between myself and them, the path is full of Osagon Frostwalkers and icy skeletal minions. Need a damn Federation soldier just to... Hey, you're a Federation soldier. What are you waiting for? Clear out those undead for me so I can get this build underway. That's my impression of that guy. Let's see. Is this female? This is a female, but it's not like a... Let's see how we gonna do her. 1 second. Let me get this right.
A meeting of allies.
The water froze and the maelstrom started. Whether it's Thulsa or Zenobia's doing, it's clear the gods have their hand in this. The undead all over the coast may once been people who lived here before the storm, but whoever they are, they're monsters now. We need to stop them before they attack Akaram.
Looking for me specifically?
The water froze when the maelstrom ended. Whether it's Thulsa or Zenobia's doing, it's clear the gods have their hands in this. Blast it. The villagers trying to rebuild this settlement keep getting attacked by Osagon ice lords and frosted skeletal thralls. Meanwhile, they're telling me they're out of ash for cement. So let's kill two birds with one stone, so to speak. Kill those undead and collect their bones. We'll see if that will do the trick.
No honor like soldiers' honor.
That's my impression of that voice. Alright, this is a guy.
You look confused, child.
I'm tired of looking at the undead. They don't belong here. I want the village construction to finish so we can start drinking. Huh? Well, I won't say I'm not surprised. Akaram has been ignoring us for months now, but better late than never. Thank you. I'll send someone to Akaram and coordinate with Karim. But since you're here, maybe you could help out. We need everyone we can get, especially with all the undead roaming around.
For the Federation.
After the storm hit, the weather's got even worse. Don't listen when people tell you it's a nice day. They're putting on a good face. Fighting the undead is one thing, but doing it in freezing temperatures is another. If you got any fight left in you, we'd sure appreciate someone eliminating the death frost charges. If you bring back their bones as proof, I'd even reward you.
Greetings. Always happy to talk to the
He looked like he was kind of country, so I went there. We got one more guy over here.
It's not my fault.
I manage the construction materials around here. If you need some kind of material we don't have, just let me know. Mansour is rebuilding many of the houses the storm destroyed, but as you can see, trees don't grow so well out here. He needs some help collecting unusable lumber from the damaged buildings. You can find a lot of the unused lumber, timber, and scrap around the abandoned house near the frost waste. It should be solid if you just knock off the ice. I hope there's enough for Mansour to finish his work. We'd all like to have our lives back to normal.
A meeting of allies.
I know this isn't technically the sort of thing, right sort of ash for the job, but those aren't dead are so tenacious. The mix should be sturdy, at least. Ha!
You're from the Federation, eh?
Nice work, Fetty. Now it's time for me to get to work.
Honor to soldiers.
You have my lumber? Bah! The ice goes all the way through. We'll be lucky if half of it holds together. Just like every other bit of wood in this place. Well, waste not, want not. Lucky I'm the best carpenter in Westonia.
For the Federation.
I'm tired of looking at the undead. They don't belong here. I want the village construction to finish off so we can start drinking.
You have my attention.
It's a It's a good thing we never had enough food. We had enough food, or this would have been even more difficult. We're running low on supplies, so I wonder when they'll be sending more our way. Would you like to see the wine list? It would be nice to treat these hardworking people to a little luxury for all their help, but we're down to rations and hard track. I know Halwyn has been exploring the shipwrecks. Would you mind asking her if she's found anything better in there?
I have a moment for you.
We got all this food prepared for the workers, but they're all too busy to come in and have a meal. They can't work on an empty stomach. Jasmine, I know it's not as exciting as what you usually do, but could you deliver this food to the workers?
You need my help?
Need something? You probably check with someone else. I'm terribly busy. Not talking to people right now. Hey, I was just starting to get hungry. You must have read my mind. Or my stomach. Thanks. Betney's could use the food too. I know he could. By being a dick, you'll get fed. Assholes don't get fed.
Woohoo!
Motherfucker. Right.
May memory endure.
Oh, are you from the research station? Will you help me? Thank goodness a soldier and Asugan Ice Lord attacked me and I had to flee. If it hadn't been for that bard, you'd be rescuing a corpse. She played her harp and the monsters just scattered. Unfortunately, the Ice Lord took the mana wave maps with her with the research data I collected. Can you help me get them back? We need that information. I'm over here with hardly nothing on, and it's freezing out here. I'll make it. Uh-huh. She got her legs showing, arms showing, back showing, chest showing. Apparently she'll be alright. So what? What? No, this is arms. But that is what I want to see too.
For the Federation.
I'm excited. Wait, let me see. I'm excited to see her. What the? I mean, these guys just popped out of nowhere.
Keep it together.
I'm excited to see our home world being rebuilt. It was disheartening to wander for so long. It's still not ready to move into, of course. But just knowing that it soon will be is enough to keep me hopeful. What's that heavenly smell? A hot meal delivered on site? Excellent, thanks.
Time is precious.
Thank you for your help. Do you think I could lean on you one more time? I couldn't reach the last 2 mana gauges before the ice lords. Because the ice lords, can you find them and fetch their results? Just follow the path up the hill. Once you retrieve the mana wave maps, take them to Matil at the Beacon Point Garrison. When it comes to the study of necromancy, he has no equal in the Mysterio. Don't worry about me. I'll catch a ride back with the garrison soldiers. Bands of red on the device shift and flow with the movement of mana. Light escapes from the gauge and shows a piece of parchment sticking out from the inside. Remove the mana and wait now. The bands of red on the device shift and flow with the movement of mana, but not as brightly. Someone's already taken the printout and left a letter behind. Take this path to the top of the hill. I'll be waiting for you there with mana wave maps. Oh no. that's cool looking. Looks like at World's End from Pirates of the Caribbean. And there's a whirlpool, a tornado in the middle of water.
How can I help?
Welcome, Jasmine. Don't look so surprised. I've heard a lot about you. Do you see that cyclone? Zenobia, goddess of storms, laid her lover Giannis to rest at its center. She has kept the waters calm over his grave, so their descendants can reap the bounty of the sea. Not so sad as what Tholos' followers have planned. They're using tombstones to concentrate his necromantic power around Giannis' crypt. They want to bring Giannis back undead. Zenobia froze the sea to stop it temporarily. If only we knew more about Tholos' magic, maybe we could find a more permanent solution. A researcher, and perhaps there's hope for Tempest Reach. Please help me. Tell your researcher friend what's happening and find a way to stop Tholos.
My feet are killing me.
I was looking for a suitable place for the village entrance, and then the undead showed up. I ran as fast as I could. And I finally hid here. Are they still out there? Have you seen them? Oh, this looks tasty. I just wish I didn't have this awful stomachache.
I miss home.
I ran out of water, so I melted some snow and drank that. Now my stomach is killing me. I can hardly stand, let alone work. I've heard that wispy ice flowers are a good cure for stomach aches, but I can't go hunting for plants. Jasmine, if you see any, can you pick up a few for me? They're very small and they grow along the path towards Maelstrom.
I'm hungry, angry, tired. You?
Attention!
A lot of people are working hard to make this town livable again. It's my job to protect them while they do. The Dark Arcanist should be at Mount Tyrannus with the rest of the traitors' army. Well, we spotted several down on the ice. No idea what they're doing, but you know as well as I do that it's better to stop them before they get things underway. We don't need a second Mount Tyrannus out here.
Would help be welcome.
These settlements failed once before. Do they not remember? What's to stop it from happening again? It's difficult to detect the silent movements of the sepulchral wraiths and soul eater wraiths. That's one reason they've killed so many. Please eliminate these creatures for the safety of the coastal villagers.
For the Federation.
Have you come to help us? What we really need is an extra hand around here. As luck would have it, yes. Well, that is to say, yes, we found a lovely stash of wine on board, but before we could recover it, we were overrun by undead monsters. Look, I'm no coward, but I'm not staring down those drowned gula bastards for some wine, no matter how delicious and fancy and well balanced. Jasmine, could you get the wine? Right, for the Fed and her volunteers, I mean.
An honor to see you.
I always get the worst scouting missions. Now, Giraffe wants me to go up into these frozen frigates, but the way is crawling with frigid Osagons and Death Frost Cavaliers. I'll never make it back alive. Jasmine, for the safety of our fellow Federation soldiers. Could you clear the way? Alright, so alright, first thing you do is press start. Then you go over to social. And then you go to friends. I think, no, go to group. And it says Killer Cam. And basically, you go to group and you go to invite player. And you'll see my name pop up. And then just choose me. And I'll accept your invite. It's basically, it's pretty simple. barrel is empty and so are the wine bottles. The label reads one ration per officer. Perhaps the drowned gulags have full bottles on them.
Ah!
87. Alright, we just need one more of those flowers.
What's the matter?
A lot of people are working hard to make this town livable again. It's my job to protect them while they do. Great job, Jasmine. No, we don't need to worry about what they're up to.
Soldiers are welcome here.
These settlements fell. Okay. This isn't my job description. I'm here to measure the mana levels, not tangle with Onyx Hydras. That's why I'm doing my research up here instead of down by the Maelstrom. But I'll have to go down there sooner or later. I don't suppose you can take care of some of them for me, and after you kill them, if you'd gather the Hydras musk, other monsters run away at the very center of a hydrant, so it should protect me from anything worse.
Would help be welcome. Let us remember this day.
For the Federation.
Wonderful. I mean, I'll take these straight to Dyfed and the Volunteers. There we go.
Can I help you? An honor to see you.
The temperature around here gets any colder. Explorers out on shipwrecks will freeze to death. Killing the frost tower sirens won't warm things up, but it should keep it from getting colder. After you're done, could you check up on 1010 at the camp south of Frostclaw Lake? Make sure his explorers are all right. Oh, we are in a group. Okay.
Nobody saw me do it.
There's nothing quite as frightening as going up against a Naga Colossus. They're like storms and sails, as strong as and destructive as they are. But I'll bet they're no trouble for a sturdy Valkyrie like you. In fact, I bet you could kill a lot of Colossi and bring back their unit insignias.
You can't prove anything. I wish I could do more.
I know where you are.
You're new around here.
You need help, kid? Good luck out there, kid. I wish I had your energy.
Alright, so my homeboy Killer Cam just got on, and trying to rendezvous with him. It just takes a while to get there, y'all. Just give me a second.
Such a thrill.
Well, if that's the case, let me just go to Velica then. It's a waste of a teleport there. Alright.
Honor to our soldiers.